Gatik Ship Management, the India-registered company whose tankers transport Russian oil, will lose their certification of 21 ships from the British company Lloyd's register from June 3, 2023. The company is suspected of transporting Russian oil above the limit of $60 set by the G7 countries. Lloyd's Register provides services of certification and seaworthiness testing of ships, which is essential for ensuring insurance and entry into ports. It is unlikely that this will affect the supply of Russian oil in any way. This company will not refuse to transport Russian oil because it purposefully built its tanker fleet to transport the oil. Gatik is generally actively associated with Russia and is a Russian state owned company. The Gatik was created to transport Russian oil and is ready for the fact that it will fall under sanctions and its activities will be put under scrutiny. When there were previous attacks on this company, it simply changed the flags on its ships and the jurisdiction of a number of its ships and continued to export Russian oil. Now, Gatik will simply change the certification and will continue to work. The US and the Europeans could not do anything either, seeing that this company was transporting Russian oil, ignoring the price ceiling. Under Western sanctions, Russian oil can be imported only at the price ceiling or below. Now, everyone understands that those involved in the transportation of Russian oil openly ignore the price ceiling requirements. At the same time, the shipping companies, which are mostly European and US companies, which work in the international market, are not ready to transport Russian oil even at acceptable price. Even if it is within the price ceiling, they consider it risky and are afraid of transporting it. Therefore, Western countries are in a difficult position. On the one hand, they must force everyone to comply with the price ceiling sanctions. On the other hand, they understand that they do not work as intended. It was assumed that for Russia, there would be a carrot in form of access to tankers to transport oil. If you want it delivered somewhere, then sell it for $60 or less. One can see that a part of the world fleet has detached about 600 tankers that transport Russian oil and oil products, and all the rest simply refuse to carry it at any price. Therefore, if the West turns off the oxygen to these 600 tankers, then Russia will have difficulties with export of hydrocarbons in general, and the supply of the world market will decrease, and shortages and prices will begin to rise. According to Bloomberg, Gatik has only 50 tankers. Earlier, some of them lost insurance of the American Club, which is important when ships enter ports and when passing through the straits. In addition, due to revocation of registration of 36 tankers in the International Shipping Register of St. Kitts and Nevis, they had to change flags. Experts say now Gatik tankers sail under the flags of Mongolia and Gabon.